So a lot of videos will have a YouTube introduction on them, and this is just an introduction that basically tells the brand of the content coming out. So for example, like on my video right here, it's just a logo that comes through, shines, and then we go right into the tutorial. If you just go to YouTube and you search create a YouTube intro, there are 1,000 different tutorials on how to actually create your intro. There are some templates and everything like that. But what I wanted to go over was the SEO, the sort of what you should do when you create your intro. And the biggest mistake that I find is that people make their introductions too long. This is a big problem because people are coming to watch your content. And if you put a 20 or 30-second intro, which I have seen, that becomes a problem, especially if people are trying to watch a lot of your videos. They don't want to watch the same 30-second intro every single time they watch one of your videos. And it doesn't really help because why does it need to be 30 seconds? You have to think about that. What is it giving the user? What value is that creating when you make it that long? All it does is it frustrates the user and they'll move on to the next video. This is a great chart to look at. This is one of my most, or I guess, highest viewed, average percentage viewed videos. And you can see that even in this video, and you'll notice that it's with any of your videos, in the first about 12 seconds, you'll lose about a quarter to half your audience. It just happens. People click on the video by mistake. People come to the video and realize, hey, this isn't what I want. People come to the video and they skip to some other parts in the video, etc. But you'll lose a bunch of your audience right at the beginning. And you can see that it's always right around 9 seconds is where your audience will stabilize. So what you want to do is you want to try to capture the audience's attention in this first 9 seconds right here, this first 9 seconds. So if all you have there is an introduction that just goes for the next 30 seconds all the way to over here, what you're doing is you're creating a problem there, because now people are like, okay, maybe I should stay, and they'll leave. And then your intro keeps playing and more people will leave, and then only the people that really, really want to see the content will stay. So you want to try to hook the user right here, and having a really long introduction doesn't do that. So what you need to do is if you want to create an introduction, you need to keep it under 7 seconds. That's usually my rule of thumb, is keep it under 7 seconds. Shorter is better. If you saw the one that I showed was mine, that was 3 seconds long. I made sure that it was I wanted to have something that sort of branded my video, but I didn't want it to, get in the way of people that are trying to learn. So what I made it was basically 2.5 seconds. So it quickly shows it what I'm trying to go over, and then it moves on. You'll notice that Node, the video gaming channel I've talked about, does the exact same thing. This is theirs. 3.5 seconds on their intro. And even Good Mythical Morning, which is more of a talk show, if you'll notice, they have a 4-second sort of hook right here, where they talk about whatever they're going to discuss in here. They come up with something funny to say, and then they usually end it with, let's talk about that. Then they have their intro playing from 5 seconds till right about 13 seconds. So that is about 8 seconds long, right around that 7-second threshold. And they're extremely established, so that's fine. They could make a 30-second intro and people would still watch. But what I'm trying to say here is that what you want to do when you create your intro, however you create your intro, is that you want to make sure that it is short. It is not going to take up the user's time. You want people to be hooked when they get into your content, not to be, like, okay, droning on, you know what, I'm going to find something else. That is the key when you're creating your intro, and that will hopefully get you a lot more of a view duration.